Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Business Line newspaper headlines. So, first of all, new data protection bill moots rupees 500 crore fine for breach. Next, RBI economic resilient but sensitive to global headwinds. Next, quick commerce players scaling down, dark stores on falling demand for funds crunch. Next, football fever. India is traveling for the big kick. Next, forex reserves zoom dollar 14.72 billion to rupees to dollar 544.71 billion. Next, Zomato co-founder Mohit Gupta resigns. Next, Blackstone backed Nexus filed for rupees 4,000 crore IPO. Next, wheat mustard lead coverage total area up 7%. Next, longer tenures for PSB has rises concern. Next, electric two vehicle sales seen stopping 1M in financial year 23. Next, new data. Next, on page number 2, in that ownership transfer delay force Airways to cut pays. Next, Telangana delayed most MGNREGA payments. Next, Natco Pharma mulling multiple acquisitions. Next, Wipro opens APMEA headquarters in Dubai. Next, Aero Pharma gets US FDA node for new injection. Next, Adani Group says no plan to open family office overseas. Next, JLR to hire hundreds of laid off tech workers. Next, open offers price is fair. NDTV Independence Director. Next, electric two wheeler sales may cross 1 million units in FY23. Next, need higher seed funding in deep tech startups. Next, Hindalco Cooper to ramp up production at MP mine by financial year 24. Next, Jindal policy for films mulls scale of $1 billion European arms. Then we comes to page number 3. In that, Australian panel moods ratification of trade pact. Next, Tata Motor to replace Dr. Reddy in Sunsex. Many states are now benefiting from commercial mining. Next, accounts must come up with global partnership model, says Om Birla. Next, center to invest over rupees 380 crore to develop Cochin port has a transshipment hub. Next, retail inflation for farm rural workers is TED in October. Next, on page number 4, in that, on page number 4, longer tenure for heads of PSBs may lead to stagnation, says experts. Next, Credit Suisse head of India equity research Ashish Gupta resigns. Next, ECB's Lagarde talks of rising rates further. Next, Federal Bank's JCB India Inc. pact to finance buyers. Next, SEBI new promotion policy rackles senior officials. Some may approaches court. Next, Maya and the world of relevant experience that Creon data sketches for banks other. The next, how FTX bought itself a regulator framework. Next, in Enterprise Connect, in that celebration of Vegans Awareness Week 2022, Hindustan Aeronautic Limited. Next, Director Refineries Indian Oil bags gold and silver Stevie Trophy Premier Global Award for Women in Business. Next, Bank of Baroda reduced home loan interest rates by 25 basis point to 8.25% for a limited period. Next, Central Bank of India organized a seminar on vagance awareness. Next, Bank of Maharashtra tops list of PSU lenders in credit growth in quarter 2. Next, Bank of Maharashtra organizes special customer meet for corruption-free India for a developed nation. Then we comes to page number 5. On that, India first retail REIT to make debut. Their first retail RE to make debut. Next, analyst rise concern over Nika unethical bonus plan. Next, statement at CDL delayed due to malware detection. Next, why firm may not be able to respond to every news item. Next, PMS bids to grow 2.5 multiple to rupees 30 lakh crore in 3 years. Next, benchmark slips for second day, close flat for the week. Then next, on page number 6, it's an article section. In that, time to recalibrate. Next, what being part of G20 Torica means for India. Next, CCI out to crack the whip on wrong dosers. Next, on page number 7, in that, Maruti Suzuki sales outlet cross 3500. Next, China to strengthen lithium battery supply chain. Next, Toyota unveils a Prius hybrid with more power style. Next, car makers watch deliberately manipulate emission Alex environmental groups. Then next on page number 18, that wheat mustard lead Rabi coverage. Next, crude palm oil prices might see up. Uh, Sorry, I'm wapas reading. Crude palm oil prices might see an upstick up of 8 to 10% experts. Next, Telangana seeks investment from edible oil industry. Next, center denies report of fertilizer shortage. Next, release of warehouse stocks, rising imports his paper prices. Next, government should help natural rubber grower get better prices. AIRIA president. Next, Odisha moves to climate proof farming with underground pipeline based irrigation system. Next, then we comes to page number 9, in that Modi snippets at Pakistan China at counter terrorism conference. Next, need to understand cyberspace to stop terror financing Shah. Next, committed to working quickly on FTA Sunak. Next, BEL Nigam true compact of for defense system. Next, from December 10 Akasha Air to start Bengaluru Vizag services. Next, PM to open Arunachal's first airport today. Next, Tikal 24 MW data center in Chennai to go live by September 2023. Next, healthcare firms face over 2.78 lakh cyber attacks each month report. Next, New York Street rises $12 million in Series B. Next, Tech Summit Karnataka Science Na MU lead by Google MS. Next, some foreign firms keen to bring Hyperloop Tech to India NITI member. Next, with staff returning to offices, residential commercial rent on the rise in top cities. Then we comes to pin 10 on the data protection bill simplified but diluted. Next, climate talks face deadlock on key issues. Next, 300 drugs brand to print QR code from August 2023. Next, China revised COVID norms for entertainment venues. Next, has hashtag RIP trend. Co-offer seamless migration of tweets. Next, US to shield Saudi crown prince in journalist killing case. Next, Vikram S may open the skis wide for more private players. Next, Musk ultimatum sparks of exodus at Twitter. Next, Amazon CEO says lays off with will extend into next year. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.